Hey guys, this is SnackAttack8, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy VIII Blind. This is part 71. You know that feeling where, like, your throat isn't sore, but it's, like, dry, kind of? And no matter how much water you drink, like, it stays kind of dry. And, it doesn't hurt, but, like, you can just, like, feel it weird kind of when you talk. I'm having a serious case of that right now. I've been having a serious case of that for like the last couple days. I don't know what's wrong with me. I might be dying. Anyway, welcome back to the show. Momentous findings one after another here as we got the airship in the last episode, or really we sort of got it 2 episodes ago. And we've started exploring some of our world here. Does the world in this game have a name? I know it does in like Final Fantasy IX, it has a name. I think I remember in 7 it was just called like the planet or something. But I don't remember any mention of the world having a name in this one. Let me know if that's like in the Ultimania or something. Maybe the world has a name. I don't know if we should switch parties. We're still here on the island of heaven. I did fight one battle, you'll have to excuse me. It was this guy. He seems to be like the most common guy you can encounter here. And he's not susceptible to death, so screw it. But we will see what else is around here. Other things I want to do today? Well, okay, I guess let's just go. Let's just begin. This was something I meant to talk about in the last episode. So like when I first touched down on the island of hell, I noticed like that it was called that. I realized that, and I was like, oh, like I bet there could be something cool in the encounters here, so let me not encounter any enemies here. And so then for every other like island kind of place that I went to, I basically did the same thing where I would just land, open the menu, and see what the name of the island was. And then like if it was something cool sounding, like I eventually found this island as well. And this sounded like something I wanted to have a like on-camera reaction to. I like would just go back in the ship and not land. The Ochu, wasn't that like a boss at one point? I swear we fought that monster as a boss. I guess we fought the T-Rexar as a boss, kind of too. So makes sense. The encounter rate is hella high here. Well, okay, I won't say too much. We're running from you though. But so there were some other islands that I did explore and did get into some battles on and stuff. Okay, thanks Odin, you're really putting in extra work today. Most notably was the island to the north of here, like directly north, which only had old enemies from other parts of the game in it. It had those like bite bug guys that you could draw fire from, I think, like way back right outside Balam Garden in the beginning. But it also had those like black and white manta ray things. I forgot what they're called. Oh, Aqua Breath. I don't think I have that. Jesus! Thematically appropriate for the Island of Heaven. Let's learn Aqua Breath. I did kill one of those Manticore guys off screen, like I had said. However, it took forever. But at least we got this now. I think before they were dropping, when I fought them the first time, they dropped, it's called Water Crystal, right? They dropped one of these, the Red Fang. I don't know if it depends maybe on what like head is in control at the time or something for those enemies. I don't know. I also bought like, okay, so I'm just like trying to prepare us for like end game stuff here. I bought some demolition ammo just to see the difference here for Irvine, because it's like not something that we've really seen, like what the differences are between like using these ammos when his limit comes out. So we're gonna try to see that because I'm interested. And let's also check out what Aqua Breath, just like water damage. She must have one of these for like most of the elements, I think, right? I know we've had Fire Breath for a little while. Status change. We know about all this stuff. Kill one enemy. That seems like it could be good. I wonder if this is a 100% chance. Because we really could use this on these islands. If we, like, got Kistis into Limit Zone, we could just, like, spam that, provided she stay alive, which is, like, a different thing. So this island, the one I was talking about, I don't remember what it's called. It's called Fulcura Archipelago. A lot of these places have really cool names. There was one that was, like, Holy Glory Beach or something. Maybe we'll go back there just because it had a cool name. Fulcura Archipelago. The only reason I'm bringing this up, the only thing of note, is that it has this. Let's see if we can find him just to show. Why not? I'm in no rush in these episodes. They're already going to be dawdily snail's pace ones anyway. That's how it always goes. I always encountered one of these enemies. Of course, we're not going to encounter one this time. Got good old Bitey boy. I call the big one Bitey. He did. But I guess just to illustrate my point, basically, I found out that when you level up this enemy, because I saw one and I was like, we haven't encountered that since like way back, so I'm pretty sure I haven't ever used level up on it. I leveled it up, and sure enough, you can draw Meltdown from that enemy. So I drew 100 Meltdown for each character, because it's a good Magic 2 junction to Vitality. This is the guy. What's your name, Guy? I know we have a card of him and everything, too. This Manta Ray one. Gala. And what about the... I didn't really mess with the Glacial Eye. I guess we could do that right now. Let's see what Glacial Eye has. Anything good? No. Whatever. He probably will go right down. Or not. But yeah, so I did that. I just figure why not. I don't know what else we'll get for Vitality that is as good as Meltdown, but Meltdown is pretty good. So I figure if I get some other... Oh, contains Ice Element? What was that? Whatever. I figure if I get some other really strong magic, then I can just junction that to something else instead of Vitality. Hell yeah. Alright, so let's go back here. Back to the island of heaven. The Tengoku. Let me use a tent too. Because you can just die. You can just get killed on these islands. You could just die. We're getting so unevenly leveled too. Which one of these should I save over? This one, I guess. We're getting super unevenly leveled, but I think that's fine. And if I want to level up Zell or Selfie, because I think Zell will be a final partier, probably. He seems like Zell and Kistis, if we don't have Renoa available, seem like the two that I want to roll with, kind of. They're just the ones I like. There was one other thing on this island that I was interested in, and I kind of wanted to... Like, I wanted to go into, again, as much of it as I could possibly on screen to do so. So I don't actually think we want to encounter monsters. Alright, so check this out. Let me put that encounter none thing on. How do I do that? Just forgot how to play the game again. I think Kistis has that one. Ability. Let's take this off for now. Turn off the encounters. So I was just like I really wasn't even expecting anything, but it's not what I meant to do. It's somewhere around here. I pressed X on the map and I got a hidden draw point for Flare. Which actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think we need. Where was it? It was like, oh, it was over here. Got paid. Yeah. So that's cool. But I wanted to see if there were any other. Oh my God, you guys, there are. There's other hidden draw points around. Which means there's probably hidden draw points for the other island too. I found this completely on accident. I was like, I don't remember what I was doing. I think I was drumming a beat on my... Whew. We have a little bit of holy, right? I'm just going to put it all on Squall. I was drumming a beat on my controller or something after ending the last episode, and I found it. Do you guys ever do that? I think we have Aura, too. It looks like this is not that useful because there's not a lot of stuff here. But that Ultima point is something. Can I, like, re-encounter that? Is it random? I think that was the point. Did we find them all? And I really shouldn't be surprised by this, because we found a hidden draw point in the last episode, too, on the map. We found one by the Dawlet radio tower. So I'm gonna... I'm definitely gonna be doing some X-mashing on the kind of places we can find. God, my throat is so dry. Somebody postmates me some cough drops, man. I'm gonna set up a Patreon so y'all can send me cough drops. And little bears of honey. But you gotta make sure that they're unopened. I don't want anything that's been opened. Make sure they're sealed honey bears. You know, little bear? Y'all know. What? Oh, it is though. What am I gonna do about this? I have at least 20 minutes more of talking in this episode to do. At most, probably 20 minutes. That's what I meant to say. You'll know already because you'll have the timer. Alright, are there draw points on this? This is the island, right? Are there draw points on this one too? This one is much bigger than the Island of Heaven. Full life. I know Kistis has a little bit of full life. More Ultima. Well, hey, I mean, a couple Ultimas, that's still pretty good. I wonder if these... I'm sure these do regen. I'm sure they respawn. Is this a good way to get some of these late game magics? Mashing like a maniac around? I just got a Facebook friend request. I think it's fake. I would say the name of the person I got it from, but I don't want to dox them. Do you guys still use... Here's the question of the day. Oh my god, more Ultima! If I boosted my magic up like way crazy, would like that let me draw more here? What if you could like max your magic and you could draw like 99 Ultimas from these spots? Question of the day, do you guys still use Facebook? I feel like not. I feel like the millennials don't use it as much anymore. Oh my god. This is a gold mine! Never doubt the power of stumbling into random incredible finds. What did I say at the beginning of this episode? Momentous finds. Ooh, triple. Oh, hell yeah. I need a good spot to get triple reliably. I feel like the millennials don't use Facebook as much anymore. And I'm a millennial. I feel like a lot of you guys probably are too. Anyone out there just like done using Facebook? Do you use it that much? I feel like we're all just so tired by social interaction now that like, maybe that's just me. Maybe it's just me talking. Alright, I don't see much else here. I don't really I don't know how much worth there is in doing this, but it's definitely something I'm going to be doing as we explore everything else. So, how much Ultima do I have? I have 62. That's a lot of Ultima. I wonder if that's better for my... is better for my strength. But not by, like, that much. Flare... let's see. Yeah, this will drop my magic... what? A lot. 19 points. And, Ultima will only bring up my strength. Well, I mean, it's decently comparable, but whatever. But okay, so that's cool. I'm glad. There was another thing like probably the biggest thing I feel like I noticed or found while we were doing this. But first, I think there's something we need to get out of the way. and it's the rest of these seed tests, which I think there's 10 of, but I feel like we're at the point where we just want to knock all these out. So I'm gonna try to do. Here's what we're gonna do: is like a blind go through, and then once we mess up, I'll just like trial and error it and cut that out, and then we'll know. Like, then you'll get to see the final run of like us getting them right. But I just want to do all these, and I want to get them out of the way. So we're gonna do them. So this might be a little boring, but you'll never have to see it again. It's the good part. So the Galvadian soldiers don't use magic? I don't think that's true. They definitely... Oh, maybe they don't. I know you can draw magic from them. It's like fire, thunder. Like, they always have the same ones. Have I ever seen one use magic? I'm gonna say yes. Weapons can be remodeled at the junk shop. Yes. Signifies a character ability. I think... It definitely is an ability. I don't know if that's the classification. Casting slow over haste will cancel haste. I think that's true. You encounter more enemies in the forest. That's true. When elemental defense goes over 100%, yeah, I know. I have that happening right now. No. I think there's bombs in the fire cavern. So this is a no. Each Guardian Force can learn different abilities, yes. The junk shop sells weapons. It doesn't really sell weapons, right? Okay, we got a 70. Alright, we did it. So I think the one I was missing was the slow over haste one, which I guess I thought was the case, but maybe I haven't seen that, or maybe it is like that in other games. Maybe I'm just stupid. It seems like that would make sense, right? But it didn't. Alright, so we passed that one. We're level 8. Let's take the level 9. We're knocking them out. We're buckling down. I just started a new job, and I've been in like our training period right now. And like our training was way more intensive than I thought. We had to take tests and quizzes, and I had to pass like a state exam and everything. It was crazy. So I'm big on hitting the books right now. That's what's going on in my life. We're gonna buckle down on that in Final Fantasy 2. You can cast the Guardian Force you drew instead of stock. You certainly can't. I don't think you can, at least. Why would you be able to do that? Yes. Magic listed in Selfie's limit break is magic she owns. I don't think so. I think she can use magic above her drawn stuff. If a Guardian Force is hardly used or has low compatibility, it may leave your party? I sure hope not. Party abilities can be used without setting them as abilities. I don't think so. Left KO'd too long. Perish. Guardian Force left KO'd too long, perish, and cannot be revived. This is all, like, if any of this is true, I'll be shook. I didn't know. This I have absolutely no idea. I'm just gonna say yes. Causes status change, returns status to normal. No. Enemies change attack patterns as you level up. Yes. Isn't it just residual? We did okay on that one. Alright, I guess I'll figure out what I didn't get. Alright, well, I guess every action you take when you're poisoned causes you to take damage. That made a little more sense as sort of... I guess, like, you guys aren't seeing my whole process here, but usually the way this is going, at least so far, or like how it always has gone, is like, I'll get down to the ones that, like, there'll be the ones that I know for sure, then there'll be the ones that I'm unsure of, and then, like, those will be kind of easy to correct. And then there will always be one answer that I think I know, and it will turn out that I really didn't actually know. So hey, maybe that's a good test-taking strategy. You learn so much in these Let's Play videos. Use the magic confuse. Okay, yes. A potion, I think restore. I think it's, isn't it 200? I'll say no. I'll be so stupid if I'm wrong. Maybe it's 100. Kiss's weapon is not a magic sword. I at least know that. This does not stand for ability tone black, though that is a sick name. That would be a good name for like a post-rock band or something. More susceptible to fire under zombie, probably. Can refine 1 tent from 1 healing water. I should know this. I'm gonna say no. It doesn't sound right. EXP are divided equally among all characters participating in battle. Yes. Blind sucks out an enemy's brain. Jesus Christ. No. Yes. No? 80, I guess, is our benchmark score. Alright, one last time. Alright. Hey. Oh my god, why are there so many more tests? Alright, hold on. There's not just 10? Alright, you know what? We're staying at seed level 10. Why are there so many? Maybe I'll do the rest of them off screen. I don't know. Y'all get the gist, right? Well, there's the answer to the first 10 tests. 10 should be good. 10's fine. Why did I think there was 10? I swear I read a comment or something way back that said there was 10, but maybe I'm just stupid. Alright, anyway, the last real big thing I found while I did a little off-screen flying around, of course, once you get an airship in Final Fantasy, you must check all of the open ocean, because there's always stuff out here. And I found this little thing nooked away down here in the corner of the world. Oh my god, what a beautiful screen. Is this like, where in the world is this? Is this the ruins of some place we've seen, maybe? Doesn't look like it. Heard about a mobile island that was used to gather materials from various regions for research. This could be it. I've also heard that this thing was in search of a large draw point. Ooh, tell me. Like a giant ocean draw point? Well, where am I? Where do I go? We should also probably save before we, like, mess around here. This was the only thing I was able to find out in the ocean. It didn't seem like there was no Mognet Central or anything like that. It didn't seem like, at least. Didn't seem like there was anything like that I could find, but I did find this thing. This is such a cool, like, scene here. I don't know if you guys, how much you guys have paid attention to, I made a post about these, like, Let's Plays a while back, and I talk about it sometimes on my streams too, but, like, I don't know, people that, like, just watch this and only this and don't really interact with me in any other way, I don't know how much you guys have heard about, like, my plans, really, for going further with, Let's Plays, or how things are gonna go, and to be fair, I don't really either, but that one screen right there with, like, the, like, plants and, like, the beach and everything, reminded me of Chrono Cross, the RPG on PS1, which I really want to play and I really want to do blind, because I know that game has just, like, a bunch of, like, cool pre-rendered beach backgrounds and stuff. And I actually haven't played it, but it looked really good. I don't know where was I going with that. It looks like it's been abandoned for years. What's that blue thing? I really want to play Chrono Cross. Is that what that's what I was trying to communicate to you guys. Let's check out the core. We might find more about it. But if y'all think I'm going to do that, in a Let's Play anytime soon, all I'm saying is mistaken. The blue light leads all to death. Turn back? Oh. Well, I didn't turn back. I guess I should have listened. What do we have here? Oh, man, this guy. I remember you. What was your name again? Anna Condor. Anacondaur. Okay. This was like, was this a boss enemy also? I feel like it was. Maybe it was just like a strong enemy. Well, it's dead now. Like y'all think I'm not gonna have death equipped. Wasn't Anacondaur like up, wasn't that also in Dalit, like up by the radio tower, but like the proper way? Alright, can I go forward? Like this time it's got Blood Souls, which have Dispel, which I have 100 of. So I don't need to do that. Well, first let's... Zombie. I don't need that. Man, he's getting back up after that? Oh, I don't need that cast on me either. Don't want to deal. Get me out of here. We have, we can cure that, right? Oh, good job, Jeff. What is this? Why am I walking towards the mysterious core? Am I okay? Do I need a little round of curing? Yeah, we seem fine. Ugh. Don't I still have encounter none on? Is that just for the map? I didn't remove it. I swear, I didn't do that. Sweet. These encounters, man. Alright, why didn't... Alright, can we get it this time? Can we be done? Thank you. I just want to get to the big glowing blue thing. I'm like a fly, basically. That's the attention span we're working with here. Fortnite got revived. Let's see what else we can put on old Fortnite here. Anything else good? What's med data? That's, like, this is kind of good. I just don't know if we really need that. 4 magics to elemental defense. I don't think we'll ever need that really either, but why not? Oh my god! So I feel like I'm just gonna get bombarded with a bunch of weak enemies here. Is that the deal? There was Bomb and Buell in that last one. You guys know about Buell? Let me tell you all about the dumbest enemy in this game. The absolute worst, Buell. It's either Buell or that other wheel thing with like the blade, the thing that kind of looks like a kitschy clock kind of. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? That guy's the other worst of all. You've perceived the resonance. Oh, okay. Tight. This blue glowing light does not have any idea how much extra editing it's gonna make me do on this episode. This is why, like, specifically at least this and the last video took so long to come out. It's because I'm just so bad at, like, there's just so much, like, it's really, like, compared to what normal YouTubers put out, it's really not that much work. But at least for me, like, there's a higher level of tedium specific to these exploring videos because I want to make them watchable. You know, so like I always end up having to do more editing, which just makes me want to record them less. It's real, like, it doesn't, like, I can sit down and knock it out in, like, I don't know, a little bit. It doesn't take that long to do. It's just an intimidating, like, factor. And also because I fly blind, like, anything could happen. I have no idea, like how an episode is gonna go. Whereas if I'm just in a dungeon or just doing story stuff, then it's like you basically have a fair idea of what's gonna go down. We're almost there, though. I think I can interact with the thing now. Irvine's sleeping on the job. That's fine. That's fine for the vine, man. Do it for the Vine, Irvine. Rip Vine. Y'all on TikTok? Why am I talking so much about social media today? Oi. Wherein one man beats his head against a brick wall constantly, over and over. Hold on, did I just discover something? Oh, it's just when the light's glowing, I think. Hold the phone. Oh my god. Discovered. New discovery. Alright, so what am I supposed to do in here then? Hello? I can't, like, talk to it? We were stuck in Snake Zone just now for way too long. Why didn't I notice? The good thing is I can cut most of that out. It was just snakes on snakes. It was just some good old-fashioned snake posting. But it wasn't us doing it this time. What is this then? There's nothing in here? I fought all my way. I tried so hard and nothing came of it. Maybe there's something over here I didn't see. Maybe I can go around behind it. I don't know. This has got to be something, right? Side quest or something like that. It's out here in the middle of the ocean, which leads me to believe that it's important in some way to some kind of side thing. All of this stuff is. Unless I have to find something and, like, bring it here. Can I go further? Listen to this music, too. Have we heard this music track? I feel like we probably have. Well, damn. I thought we were gonna find something cool. That's why I, like, you know, I led up to it. I did all the boring stuff first. Turns out, this was the boring thing. What are you, glowy blue? It was saying things to me before. And then it stopped. I wonder if I go out and come back in, maybe will there be something? I wish I could run in here, because even just walking around takes forever. I'm impatient. Impatient in the membrace. Impatient in the brace. What are you, island? Look at this, like, island. It's so beautiful, you guys. It looks like almost like it could be a place for real. I mean, no actual, like, company would ever build, like, a ship that had, like, a monster face like that ship does. Do you guys ever think about that? Like, about how, like, giant aircraft carriers and stuff exist in real life, like, and, like, years and years ago, that kind of stuff would have been, like, science fiction to people from those times. But whenever you depict something in science fiction, it always has, like, this sort of fantasy element to it. Like, nothing ever looks exactly like it really would look if, like, that same thing, like, the analog of whatever that thing is, came out in real life. No one, like, what I'm trying to say is no, like, heavy, like, machinery or, like, weapons or, like, aircraft manufacturer has the balls and the bravery to design one with a giant dragon face on the front. Even though it would be the coolest shit of all time, no one will ever do it because we live in a wholly boring world. That's why that stuff still has to be in fantasy. What is this place? It's just Snake Zone. Call this video It's Just Snake Zone. And then make the description Nothing Happened in all caps. Put a space between each letter even. You guys should see how I'm sitting right now. I, like, was way alert and, like, way ready to explore some stuff in this episode, and now I'm just slumped in my chair entirely. I have one hand lazily holding the PS2 controller. Do you ever think this game just sucks? Is Final Fantasy VIII just bad? Do you ever think that? Do you ever think it's just a bad game? I know a lot of people do. What do you think? What do I think? Oh, wait a minute. You've perceived the resonance. Ah, yes, of course. Snakes. Of course. I wonder if it wants me to like defeat a certain number of battles. It seemed like it was like intervals of time. Now I'm just getting lazy with this. Okay, I'm back. After just being on my own for a really long time in this recording session. We're still here in Snakeville room. However, I realized that I got that like perceiving the resonance or whatever text bubble after I completely left the area, came back in here and didn't get a single encounter. So I'm wondering if like that is the key to this. If I have to get to like the center or something without getting an encounter one time, and then maybe it'll work. That's my last hope. That's my last thing. And if that's not the way it is, then we're just gonna leave. Which it looks like maybe it is, because nothing's happening. But why would it say that then still? Maybe I need to walk around just a little bit more. Is the music quieter than it was before? I wonder if that's an aspect of it. I swear it was... whatever. I messed it up. Alright, I guess we're leaving here. Couldn't tell you what the deal is with this place. But, I don't know. I guess, like, I don't know. Someone wanted to give a hint or something. Again, like I was saying in the comments, if you wanted to give a hint about that, that's fine. I wouldn't doubt you. If it's something cool, I'll come back and do it. Let's just do one more attempt. I can't just, like, interface. So weird. Alright, well, I guess we'll leave. I'm just hoping, like, another text thing will pop up or something. I don't know. I would assume the resonance would be the pulsating light, and that's what we've perceived. But I don't know what to do with that information. Where do we go from there? I don't know. Weird. Okay, hey, we discovered this, though. We explored it. We found it. I found it. I don't really have anything else to do in this episode. There were some other things I wanted to check out and look at, but I think that's all stuff I'm gonna leave for next time. So yeah, I don't know. So was this an eventful episode at all? Did we really do or accomplish anything? Well, that's arguable, and really most would probably say probably not. But I've always, you know, going even all the way back to the Final Fantasy VII video, some episodes are just full of loose ends, and that's just the way things go. So that was today, but who's to say what comes up tomorrow for our intrepid explorers and their new cool dragony airship. Till then, I've been SnackDeck8. Thank you guys all so much for watching and for all the support. I will catch you in the next episode. Have a good one. Later.